Good morning, viewers. Well, for once I could say good morning because this is the first time in ages I've actually done this stream in the morning. But just in case it's not morning, you're watching this in. Hello, viewers. Silent Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts episode. And we have returned to the British campaign. And we are just quickly moving on into the next turn, which, I did the rest of the last turn off camera, and let's just say that Austria-Hungary has begged us for a peace treaty, so that's why I titled our Dreadnoughts may have came a bit too late, but... well, we still have China to go to war with. Okay, so... in terms of Dreadnought stuff... oh, why did I have Elton John and Cockburn both suspended? Oh no. Oh well, it only just means that the Durand will be out first. The Durand. And in my humble opinion, Durand, like, both Elton John and Durand are good artists, but preferably, I like Durand more. Hold on a second. Krupp armor, hold the phone, Krupp armor in 3 turns. This is going to be great. Our battleships will need to be refit immediately. Oh god, and the majority of them still aren't here yet. Yeah. Seems then that... right. So not much is going on between us and China right now. You are going to be based in the Caribbean because... oh god, I can't base you in the Caribbean. I'll base you at Portsmouth then. Sir Elton John, I'm going to base out of Singapore, and then we can send her to... the Warspite is going to be based in Scapa Flow alongside Duran. Okay, I say we can carry on an extra one of each class, so... the Hood of the Duran class will be resumed, and the Zelander of the Sir Elton Johns, and then that's our dock capacity used up for a while. Now, I'm going to try and build some more of our new destroyers shortly. Just gonna have to wait a couple of turns. Like, the destroyer we're just currently building, I'll say, is a proof of concept. Right. A few of the careless whispers. 3 more careless whispers. Two more. And then that's as much in our dock capacity as I'm going to go into as of right now. Donegal is against 2 of the Chinese heavy armored cruisers, so let's go and fight that. let's go and fight that, and let's go and win that. Let me in, UAD. There we go. I swear, UAD hates me for going to check Twitch chat. Okay, so Donegal, and then this is one of the Prince class. Yeah, I can tell it's a Prince class. No, this isn't a Prince class. This isn't even one of my own. This is a Frenchman. But then, yeah, we have Donegal here. Which Donegal is the lead of her class of heavy cruisers. Armoured cruisers. Damn it, I keep forgetting this era it's armoured cruisers. It's only heavy cruisers later on. I'm pointing at the idiot in the room. Right, enough pointing at the idiot in the room. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Funny. The admiral's quarters on the stern there. Target spotted. Open fire. Open fire. Oh my god, they're with Mark 1 guns. Okay. Turn off avoid, turn off avoid. You open fire on that torpedo boat. Secondaries open fire, mains aggressive, aggressive. Reduce down 11 knots, although you can go 13.4 and still be in your cruise speed. Okay, turn into them. Please don't. No, they launched their 2s before they died. Donegal. It was a dud. Thank the heavens for that. The Hexy, I know it's not pronounced that, but that's however the hell you pronounce any of these two ships. Oh yeah, the lead ship of them are taking a whole bunch of damage. They're gone. So their main turrets had attempted to do the early space programs. Well, yeah, attempted to be a space program, is what I meant to say. And although no one's in Twitch chat, I will still do this for reason. Flash fire emote from the Monroe server, which to have access to that on Twitch, you actually need to be a subscriber of Monroe's, which I'll again say thank you, Robbo. Yeah, it is an actual thank you to him, because he's the one the previous few times that's subbed me. Okay. So while we're dealing with the other armoured cruiser here, you're dealing with the transports. Roger. So the only hit we took was a non-penetrating hit. Versus their sinking hits. Okay, let's go and help out. Let's go and help out the Frenchman. I don't know why for a second you were at basically nothing in your speed there. Okay, Donegal, speed up. Donegal is going for the further reaching of the transports. Whilst obviously still waiting for the other ships to do something. They're gone. Go for this guy because he's looks as if he's going in for the ram now. Okay, move across. My thinking is they probably did attempt it around, but then because of their damage though, they were unable to keep a course to ram. I'm gonna say that. We'll run out of high explosive mains on this thing. That guy surrendered. We'll make sure to take any surviving cargo before scuttling it. They surrendered high casualties. Yeah. Right, go for the head of the transport line. And then there's only just those 3 transports after the one here goes down. Yep, this is definitely definitely the resultant I want from this fight. That guy's got his damage under control. So yeah, just some transport damage. This light cruiser has done more damage than Donegal. Yeah, they surrendered, so last transport to go down. Vive la France, it seems. Just because they have a slightly faster ship. Flooding. They are flooding. They've had engine hits, power damage, sinking. Job done. Ship sunk by us is 15, by them 0, crew loss by us 0, by them 1,477. Victory points 12,827 versus 0. That doesn't make China want a peace treaty already, then I don't know what will. The Charles Martel sister ships. Okay, I'll agree. I'll agree because it'll give us time to focus on ship building and improvements to the Navy instead of having to fight wars. Which will also include giving more ships to the Imperial War Museum. Well, the majority of them goes to the Imperial War Museum. Some cruisers will end up in private hands. May end up in private hands, or... well, some ships we sell off may end up in private hands or into other nations. By then we'll have no control over them. Right, so that's a Sapphire class there. And then this is a Prince class. Waiting for times 30 distance. Seeing as we've already forced them into a peace treaty, I don't want to give any reason for a peace treaty not to fall through. Well, any reason for the peace treaty to fall through and hostilities to carry on. Hello there, Finland. You'd be unfortunately... Well, it would be unfortunate for you to know that none of these light cruisers have secondary guns. They're just all primary gun light cruisers. Although we do have secondary guns available, none of them have it. It's good to see you again, Finland, by the way. If only you were here yesterday, you would have been able to have seen the design of our two dreadnought classes. One designed by me, one designed by Avocado. You could probably tell which one of them was the least cursed. Right, does this one have the withdraw option? It doesn't. I'm just going to auto-resolve this one. Just be done with this war in general. And maybe if we're lucky we can take like Formosa or Pengu or somewhere like that off them. I'm sure a peace treaty would most likely happen, considering the fact we've got 17,000 victory points versus their 142. Like, I'm sure the peace treaty will go through, don't get me wrong. And I was right, the peace treaty does go through. I'm going to take Formosa and Bhutan. Okay, they didn't give us Bhutan, but they gave us Formosa. Bulgaria want a Janus-class torpedo boat. We're not selling torpedo boats anymore. Get with the times. But yeah, Formosa is ours, which now means we've got another Pacific base to have to deal with. Alongside the Eastern Philippines. Maybe we could go to war with the Spanish again and get the West. Oh, I don't know. No building new battleships. It's refitting old ships with it. Like, I could do the Durans, I could do the Elton Johns. But no, the first to get the new armour will be our emergency build light cruisers from the war with... Was it? Yeah, it was the Spanish War. The Anglo-Spanish War. Because, our previous light cruisers were all doing badly. Well, the Sapphires did well after an emergency rebuild, but... Well, an emergency rebuild that made it such that she basically had guns sticking out of every single porthole. Okay, so better stuff there, better stuff there, better stuff there. Best we have available there. Better stuff there. Capped, base fuse, TNT-1, ballistite. Coincidence 1 is still the best we have. Better mine laying gear. Keep with electrical turrets. Yeah, I think these things are okay to be continued in service. Okay, maybe, just maybe, a little bit of an extra 4.5 belts. Well, extra everything on the extended, because which includes superstructure, and then your main belt gets increased as well to 4-inch. It's increased to 4-inch, your range gets increased, your speed gets increased as well. More range increasing. 5 months they'll be out, but the Prince class, I say, can continue on for longer. I've only just seen your recommendations now. You know what, I'm going to put a new ruling. If you didn't design the ship, your inputs are going to be mostly ignored. It's only if you didn't design the ship. Which sort of means that until you design a ship, Finland, your input is being ignored for right now. But then we could obviously change that. We can obviously change that. Right. Prince will go in for refit first, and oh god, we're over dock capacity. Why did I start the refit? HMS Prince, you're being suspended. HMS Pathfinder is being sent to the scrapyards. Her new destroyers are like 4, well, the first of them are 4 turns away. And the dreadnoughts as well, they're a few turns away. Well, the first batch of them, because I've got a whole load of them. Okay, I'll give you an armoured cruiser to design. You get all the 8.9-inch guns you want. It's an armoured cruiser. It's an armoured cruiser, so it wouldn't be out of place. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll give you the next armoured cruiser, which will have to begin as soon as we have completed some of our current... Well, we could do the design now and start building one of them, maybe. How long till when the first 4 turns. Right, if I just make sure that my finances won't fully downward spiral while we are waiting all those 5 turns. No. Type. Oh god, year. Then type. There we go. All of you guys to in being. And I'm thinking maybe we could get rid of some of our older battleships to give to allied nations. That should also help our budget a bit. Britannia. Rule Britannia, you're being decommissioned. You're being decommissioned and put up for sale. So is HMS Vengeance. So is Vengeance and Vanguard. Swiftsure, I'm going to keep her around to be put in the Imperial War Museum eventually. The Iron Maiden herself, yeah, she's also being decommissioned. Swiftsure, you're being sent off to the Imperial War Museum. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Remembered. Right. I'm waiting 4 turns so then we have the dock capacity to build them. Because we're currently at the bare minimum of dock capacity remaining. Now I've realised I'm going to need to build a lot more destroyers to replace my torpedo boats. My torpedo boats currently under construction are all for allied nations. Okay. Proto battlecruiser, we'll go ahead. China has had a revolution. I could take the unrest. France and the United States of America. Bulgaria, no. Portugal get Vanguard. Bulgaria get the Iron Maiden. Thank you for increasing my budget. Special machinery, electrical steering. What I want is starting to get Mark III guns on that side of things. And maybe also focus on cruiser design because... No, focus on cruiser design because maybe we could get a better armoured cruiser hull or better stuff for armoured cruisers before we build your proto battlecruiser. Or maybe even get battlecruisers themselves. So then instead of building an armoured cruiser, you're building a heavy cruiser. No, an armoured cruiser, you're building a battlecruiser, I mean. Essentially then it does have a proper reason to blow up. No, we're not going to ally ourselves with France. Okay, you've got a new armoured cruiser hull, so now would probably be a better time than any. Right, Britannia is now under their control. 2 more turns. 2 more turns, 2 more turns, 2 more turns. During that time... you'll get better 2-inch guns, so then we can at least have some guns that are Mark III. A gun that is Mark III. Yeah, bearing in mind as well, our 9-inch are also Mark III, so essentially we're making with 8.9s 8-inch guns that are Mark II, but essentially Mark III. Yeah, Portugal, you get HMS, well, the ex-HMS Vengeance. It's now under your control and under some Portuguese name. January of 1901, our first of our dreadnoughts come off the line, and our new armoured cruisers will be built. In fact, will be designed in January, built in February, because then the first of the Sir Elton Johns will also be out, which then means that we've at least got some dreadnoughts in place. Mark III 2-inch. Okay, research. Turn off that. Focus on that next. Better 11th on the way. Ship design. New design. So Finland, I'm guessing almost instantaneously, 8.9-inch guns, main. Twin 8.9-inch guns is the main armament on your armoured cruiser. Oh, first off, which hull do you want, actually? Because we have 3 and 4 for armoured cruiser, then we have semi-armoured. Or do you want to go dreadnought hull and make a... But yeah, knowing you, you want 8.9, so... Okay, dreadnought. Fast dreadnought, so... And then guessing you want being min-draught and try and get the speed glitch thing, which we can't actually do. They fixed the speed glitch! Okay, 28 knots. 28 knots, how's that? Seeing as they fixed the speed glitch, we're stuck with 28 knots. Max bulkheads. Yep. Okay, maybe 27 would be a more realistic speed, but it's still going to be fast for a dreadnought. Sand quarters. Putting you with the best protection we've got. No, you like unbalanced rudders. There. Best steering. Induced boilers, because I know we're going to need them. Arm belt, I'll leave you 12 currently with 4.5 and then 3 in. I'll leave you that and then you can adjust later. But yeah, I was only just making it so that we then assuredly level and then I'll sort stuff out later. So, tower, I'm guessing you want the... Yep, you want the Italian looking one. Oh god, that won't fit. That will fit. Okay. That's the best that'll fit. Now I'm guessing you're going to want something like 9-inch guns, then sort of 8.9s everywhere else. Oh yeah, the secondary tower. Now we only have one proper barbette available to us. And then the rest are going to have to be deck level guns. Okay, so main caliber wise we have 9-inch Mark III, we have 10-inch Mark III, we have 11-inch Mark II, Mark III is on the way. We have 12-inch Mark II, And we have 13-inch Mark II. Which the 13s, I should mention, are currently used in our main dreadnought. Okay, 12-inch, what layout? I'll just put in A and X, because they're definitely going to be there. Bearing in mind, we only have the ability to put one barbette on this thing that isn't a small gun barbette. Right. Superfire in front. And put 2. Okay, so this barbette's the one that fits. Put 2 and put Superfire in the front. Yeah, so 2 12-inch in the front, correct? Then you can put wing turrets, right? Side guns, 12-inch. In place. Oh, I'm going to sort out this 4-way issue we're having from this. Quickly, I'm at least going to put 2. I'm going to put the 2 funnels in. Okay. Oh, do you want an X turret? Yeah, I just mentioned that and then. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have to reduce our belts in a massive amount. Oh. There you have the best barbette protection as well now. Reduce range. Range reduction completed. To around 15k. That's closer than that one. So since it's a battle cruiser, let me guess. We're going to make this as explosive as possible. Put the lowest range. Right, 10-inch main belt. 10-inch main belt and we're all okay. We still haven't got secondary guns on though, but that's a thing for later. Ten-inch main belt, sir. Right, 2.9-inch casemate guns. Okay. Enhanced reloading off. %, barrel length on mains. No, we can only go up to 5%. We can only go up to 5%. Max out the secondary's barrel length. They can only go to 4%, so... Belt to 9-inch. Damn, we just went from one of the more heavily armoured battlecruisers to a standard Fisher battlecruiser. Put 3 inches to the superstructure. Okay, give me the next 4-inch fore and aft belts. 4, 4. While you're doing that, I'll quickly just get up the band we're naming the ship after, because that's a thing here. We have to name our ships after bands. 13-inch on the conning tower. Okay. By the way, these things are going to be known as the Def Leopard class. Right, back to armour. Right, 13-inch conning tower. Stereoscopic on it. Haha, game. Very funny. Very funny. Right. Fixing the aft weight offset slightly, as well as also at the same time fixing our overweight problem. Reducing superstructure to 2.8. Superstructure reduced. Barbette to 13. There goes our weight again. Turret side 13. Top 3. And how's that for main turret armor? Reduce deck to 2.8. Reducing deck, sir, 2.8. Yeah, I'm gonna do more aft weight fixing. Right, place that there, and then move you back slightly. Yeah, that hasn't helped our barbette problems. Right. Maybe if I move you back a slight bit further, then I can move you forward a slight bit further. And I can move you forward a slight bit further. They're within weight again. So yeah, is there anything else you want me to do, or do you want me to save the design? Like, do you want me to put tea in... Oh, shells. Shells. We need to sort out the shells. I just realised that. Capped. Soft capped, I'm going to assume. We haven't got capped ballistics. The only capped ballistic we have is AP. I can put TNT on this thing. And that's the only change I could make to there. And heavy shells. Typical game. Typical. That's worked. And also, put standard on ammo. Oh. Standard ratio. Yep. And then it's going to have to be a slight reduction of something somewhere again. There. So yeah, are you okay with the name Def Leppard, or do you want another band or musical artist as the namesake for this ship? No, because it doesn't have to be British. Rammstein! Okay, Rammstein it is. Personally, not my favourite German band. That would either be Blind Guardian on a Halloween, but I love Rammstein. Okay, HMS Rammstein. Which only one of the Rammsteins will actually be built so far, because we still have the backlog of Duran Durans and Sir Elton Johns to be built, so... So currently only one will be built, but then once we've cleared off a bit more of the lines, maybe another one will come along. Well, it'd actually be historic to actual British stuff. Okay. I haven't done that this campaign yet, okay? This campaign I've been keeping distance, okay? Right. So the Rammsteins are going to have 4 on the way. That is planned, but then most of the 4 on the way are being suspended in the construction yard, so then we can keep the ships running. Right, some of the Sir Elton Johns are out next turn. So I've given more of your design than I thought, so thought I would, but all 24 of our current under construction battleships will be finished. I'm swearing here now, they will be finished. Even if by the time they're all out it's sort of obsolete, but right, picric acid or right. 4 turns for better coincidence. Okay. Electrical steering gear. Okay, so for me, what would be the thing to do would be to carry on one of the Durans and Thunderer of the Sir Elton Johns. You could actually carry on another ship as well. I've just realised. That'll be Montague of... no, actually, we can't carry on the Montague. We can't carry on any of our dreadnoughts, actually. Well, maybe I could get... Yeah, I could build enough... Continue building another one of the Ramsteins. Seeing as we're having our new dreadnoughts come along, Majestic is going to be decommissioned and mothballed out for sale. And her crew will be distributed among newer ships. Yeah. It's essentially a more lightly armoured version of what I usually do my battle cruisers as. France has signed peace with Japan. Yeah, Portugal get the Majestic. Okay, so anything else I can think of right now that we need to do? Not really. Maybe check our political standing with people, and Japan I want to try and improve relations with. America, I say we could take on America. If we could, like, take Panama, then yeah. We do have 12-inch guns. You mean 12-inch armor. Three turns there on rangefinders, and then we got coincidence 2, which means more refits are going to have to be done. And speaking of refits, I need to carry on the refits of the Prince class. We're going to be suspending another ship again. Right. Suspension-wise, it will be... you. And then Prince will carry on her refit. Prince, Black, and Cleopatra will also go in for their refits. Well, we'll get... And then we can add in the Sydney as well. This is why dock capacity building needs to be a lot quicker. I'm glad we got Formosa because that slightly increased our dock capacity building. But yeah, we still are a little bit taxed on that. Interesting indeed. 2 large superimposed guns. Okay, another turn, and then we've got our rangefinders. Our better rangefinders, which then means that the Prince class refit is essentially wiped out. Yeah, we've been building dockyards all the time we can, but yeah, we just haven't got much from it. Yeah. Well, I just set my dock building times to the 24 to the maximum amount of time, and it's done. Refrain from commenting. Refuse to comply. Our ships must be able to operate anywhere. Anywhere and everywhere at a moment's notice. Larger light cruisers. Boiler efficiency upgrades. Specialized forging. And big guns. Right. Move on into July. Our destroyers are out. Cuba are revolting. Cuba and Guantanamo. Now the Spanish are wishing that they'd given it off to us. Internals protection, that's medical department stuff. Okay. From July into August brings us not much more stuff. Well, it brings us the better 11-inch guns, which means that I actually... the Donegals. They're the only ships that we have left in the Navy that use 11s. Wait, don't the motorheads use 11s? Hold on a second. On twin torpedo tubes. Well done us. Ship design. Let's see, do the motorheads. Oh, yeah, the Iron Maidens, they're gone. The Bafflers, they're the 11.2-inch equipped ships that, although they were accidentally named the Bafflers, they're actually known as the Bruce Dickinsons. Okay. Dickinson and Neptune are both going off to the Imperial War Museum. Dominion is being limited and the Barflow class is going to go goodbye. For me, because they have been the most recently built of all my battleship, all my pre-dreadnought battleships, the motorheads are going to be upgraded to the better 11-inch. As we still do need some sort of large battleship class in large numbers before all our dreadnought designs do actually come out, so... Standard ratio. Yep, our 11-inch guns are okay. You get updated coincidence, you get TNT, and you're still stuck with ballistite. Advanced hydros I'll give you. Standard. Yeah, you've already got your engine sorted. $20 knots. Okay, we can't do 20. Well, we can. I'll just keep the standard bulkheads and reduce range a bit. It's a slight range increase anyway, so... Right. Oh, while we are here, these guys... Actually, I don't think they're worth upgrading. I think they're just going to end up going to the scrap yards. Well, no. We don't scrap in this campaign. We send all our ships to the Imperial War Museum. Or private collectors with the contract of they're not allowed to scrap it. I'm surprised we haven't got an appearance from Mr. Avocado yet. Right. I'm going to very quickly actually Discord message and see if he's going to join us. Are you able to come to the stream? Alright, there we go. We may get an appearance from him now. We may not. Yeah, these guys, they had their time, they had the power, but yeah, they're surplus to requirement now. The surplus to requirement, and none of the ships are being sent out to be Imperial War Museum. Well, to be sold off to allies, so they're all heading to the Imperial War Museum, and HMS Doris will be sent off into the refit yards, just as 4 of the other princes leave the refits, which means now that 4 more will go into refit as well. Yes. Yes, it is faster than every single light ship, but our destroyers and torpedo boats. They're faster than. Speaking of torpedo boats, because I can't get rid of the Janus class, contractual reasons with the designer of the ship, Yeah, you get Dominion. But I can scrap the Express class in its entirety. Goodbye, Express class. You were not useful at all in your service lives. Right, I need more of these Careless Whispers. 6 more, and then the Prince class. 2 more of you. That accounts for the dock size. Well, 1 more. Pegasus. That accounts for all our dock size available to us. The 1899 refit is... I think we could fit in 1 more Careless Whisper. Yeah. Next up. Next turn. Let's go. Let's go and get some more constructions completed. I need to slowly ramp up destroyer construction because we are a bit low on we're a bit low on our destroyer capabilities. Between the United States of America and Austria-Hungary. Okay. Whole construction, you're fine. You're fine there. Control station advanced towers. That should give us better tower options. Yeah, we'll go with that. Move on another turn. We're at a positive budget again. Not that it really matters. We've got over $1 billion. We got over $1 billion, so we're fine. For right now, anyway. Okay. No, there we go. Just had to reply to a Discord thing. Romania has signed an agreement with France. Okay. Seeing with who I'm planning to go to war with. Stupid fly, get out of this! I hate flies. Right. We're going to stage ourselves up in Kingston. Duran Duran and Warspite are going to move down. From Belfast, Achilles and Crescent are going to be heading down. And then when they get down there, if they're Donegal, they're going to get refit, so... The battleship Cockburn is going to head down to its namesake city. Right. What the fuck are Russian ships doing using Yarmouth as a... Russia? Yeah, Russia, we are cancelling our alliance. Get ready for the unrest boost. But yeah. Russia, we're cancelling our alliance with you. It remains in effect. In effect. No, I don't want it to remain in effect, thank you very much. I don't want Russian ships in my ports. Taking up my valuable dock space. You're being moved over to, there. Right, Renown. Move over to Georgetown. Georgetown. I know somewhere down here. Like, oh god, we have a love of the name George, it seems. St. George, Georgetown. Right. Cochrane. And Sydney will both make their way down. Right, we're getting the motorhead out of here. January of 1902. Little does the government know that I have set up an embarrassing incident for the Russian Navy that would mean that our alliance could break. Okay. Seems we have a new conquest to sort out. Right. You move down there. Niobe, you move there. We need like 30,000 tons there. Defiance, you move down there. Terrible. Armored cruiser Terrible moves down. HMS Black and Encounter. Right, Cockburn, you are to redirect your course. So are Duran Duran and Warspite to redirect their course to... Right, Achilles Crescent, redirect course. Redirect course. Cochrane and Sydney, redirect your course. You'll arrive in 3 turns' time. No one's in any of these ports that could help out. Hamilton, you've got a couple of ships. Will arrive next turn. In Bridgetown, we've got a couple of ships. Arrive in the turn. Port of Spain, we got no one. Motorhead, you have been redirected. Renown, redirected. And you are actually going to be redirected to Gibraltar, as we need some sort of Gibraltar defence force to hold the line, as love isn't always on time. What? Building new ships. Spanish Empire failed to gain control of Costa Rica. They solved some of their woes with people rebelling against them, it seems. So if we take Northern Colombia here, we'll have more port capacity stuff and everything. And then also, it would have more of a reason to have to take Panama. We'll be taking Panama anyway. I'm probably confident enough that I can even start making it. It's better to discuss how to improve relations to Germany. It's better to discuss how to stop our alliance with the Russians. As I don't want war with the Italians, and they're going to war with the Italians. Because the longer any Russian ships spend in British ports, the more the Admiralty will want to revolt. I hate loading screens. I advise not to provoke the Russian Empire and the Japanese, I mean. And you gotta be kidding me. I want my alliance with Russia cancelled. The alliance was made at a time where we were weak. But we now no longer need said alliance, so cancel the bloody thing. Picric acid 2. Okay, how are we construction-wise? Oh, we just completed a whole bunch of stuff and 2 turns away from some more completions as well. Oh god, we're in May and I haven't even... The next 18 months will be spent constructing improved armor forging stuff in 3 turns. That'll coincide with new destroyers. And improved twin turrets in 2 turns. Okay. So, for me, we can now unsuspend the 2 other Rammsteins. Valiant And then that's about it for 2 turns. Okay, so where are our normal battleships? Right, you're in Arabia and you're in the Bay of somewhere, so you're not actually gonna make it to the Pacific. You're both in Singapore, the Atlantic. I mean, you're both in Singapore, so yeah, you're not gonna make it. Cockburn, we already know where the hell she is. Thunderer. Kingston. Zalander is in Rosyth. Okay. Zalander, you are to make your way down with your fleet mates. I say we have enough capacity to be able to, I think, get all the rest of these done. No, we don't. We're 1 capacity slot short, so that guy, because I can't easily pronounce his name, is going goodbye. So, Finland, if it were you buzzing around, aren't you then the Emperor of Flies, not the Emperor of Finland? Got the better out of him. 1 more turn. 1 more turn, and then we will know if our conquest was a success or not. So we'll just do that 1 more turn now and see if our conquest was a success or not. You know, I'll say that's a joke, Finland. Well, hopefully you do. Anyway. Which that flies actually left the room, so good news. Even if it's not much. Because it's still buzzing around somewhere, annoying someone. Building new ships. Okay, I'm taking that off. I'm throwing a blanket over there. It's a bit too warm to have a blanket on now. And people are scrapping and getting new ships and whatnot. Improved twin turrets, okay. Mine hunting gear 2. We have gained control of North Columbria, so now it is time to do our preparations. Our preparations for the big one. The big one. The war with the United States of America. Let's see if we can first off cancel our Russian alliance again. because by extension of that, that'll stop our alliance with any alliance agreements with France. I'm forging a turn, 4 turns till we get better turbines. So yeah, of our battleship building, we still got 18 battleships to complete. 18 battleships to complete, and all 3 classes I think are now already in need of a refit. And it's still going to be like a year and a bit till the last of them get done. Right. War with the Americans is on the way. 2 turns there. 5 turns there. A turn there. Yep. Better underwater protected decks. Okay. Okay. The fleet I sent out already, I think, is a good enough fleet for invasion stuff. And that we don't need to send out any more fleet-wise to... Send out the press! We're invading Panama! We're invading Panama. Naval invasion time of Panama. Panama, 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 Panama. And then if they complain about it and send a whole bunch of battleships off to deal with us, well then, there is always us showing them that we actually do have a decent amount of battleships that are good. Okay, move on another turn, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide along a couple of battleships from the naval invasion of Panama to begin the naval invasion of Costa Rica, because I can do that and not much affect our invasion of Panama. And then once we take Costa Rica, then we're going to be fine from having Panama be invaded again from the land. Portugal, no, we can't give you any careless whispers right now. Right, we'll move you off there. United States of America, we will naval invade Costa Rica. Naval invasion of Costa Rica is beginning now. We do have the money to share. So we can go ahead and share said money, and yeah. Finances. Got more dock space free. which will now be used to unsuspend construction of a couple more ships. Centurion. Okay. Construction's unsuspended. The American Navy are at a loss on what to do right now because they don't know where exactly our invasion force is posted off of to invade the two places we're invading. Nor are they finding any British ships in general to attack, so yeah. I think the best they could do to us is attack anywhere in the Caribbean or Pearl Harbor. America and Spain. Yep, 2 more turns, and then we will see if we get Panama. And then also we'll see shortly afterwards if we get Costa Rica. If we get both, then there's only one place but in the Caribbean left that the Americans will have to defend, which we'll try and invade there, but then also at the same time, though, there'd have had forewarning and preparation that a potential invasion is on the way. And we'll see which side gets the victory points. We're just hoping that attack on our side works. It hasn't. Portugal, we can't keep Sir Elton John right now. Okay, then if the original invasion didn't work, we try again. We invade again. We try again, we invade again. War of Japan as well it is. Okay. Hopefully the RNG generator is kind to us with Costa Rica. Meet you all the way. yeah, meet you all the way. Rosanna, yeah. Sorry, I've got a Toto song stuck in my head. Oh god, our unrest's quite high. 4 centerline guns. That alongside Dreadnought 2 means we could maybe do an ABXY battleship, but we still got time to kill before that because of our dock capacity thingy problemos. You know what? All suspended Sir Elton John class battleships are not going to be finished in their construction. You'll be based out of Georgetown. You will also be based out of Georgetown. Kingston HMS Thunderer will make its way down and join our invasion force. Better 12-inch guns. Yeah, the Durants don't use 12-inch, they use 13s, so... Yeah. Centurion. Yeah, into the scrapyards. The Durand class are a better class to work on. Ship-wise. 4, 5, and then 6, and we'll see again if our invasion of Panama is okay. Well, seeing as actually no more of them are now being built, I can refit the Sir Elton Johns finally. Only them though, because the others... they're not, obviously. The Durans aren't obviously fully completed yet. Right. Naval gun barrels to Mark III 12-inch guns. We can't give you those. So the Russia and France have broke their alliance. Right. Let's check Twitch chat. What? Oh, yes, Finland. Interesting indeed. Express. Okay, how? Right, another turn, then I can continue one of the last of the Durans. Oh, hello there, avocado. Yeah, I streamed earlier today because, I woke up earlier. That's the whole honest truth. I woke up earlier and I got bored earlier, up quicker, so I just started the stream. But yeah, welcome. Well, it doesn't help that I'm on half term for the rest of this week, which means I have a week off, so it doesn't help that I'm gonna get bored because I've already read through all the naval warfare books I've got. The charity shops don't have any new ones, well, any more, I should say. Okay. Now, let's try again with our invasion of Costa Rica. Seeing as we now have Panama, we could try and invade Costa Rica. Anyway, I should inform you that the Sir Elton John class has gotten cut down in size a bit. Not because of battle, they actually haven't seen combat yet, but our construction dockyard woes were getting so much that I just had to lessen the weight somewhere, and a couple of Duran Durans also got sent to goodbye, but yeah. That's mainly because I tried to get a couple extra Duran Durans, but then obvious construction woes already, but Invasion of Costa Rica, Part 2. And meanwhile, these guys will move up to Puerto Rico, which includes Duran Duran and Cockburn, and they will prepare to invade Puerto Rico of the Americans. New semi-armored cruiser hull. Turret mechanisms. Proved reload in a turn. Yeah. How many of the dreadnoughts are left in dock? The Pacific Fleet, although that's because Japan hasn't done anything to contest us, the Pacific Fleet, the Indian Fleet, but then the whole Atlantic Fleet is... The most of the Atlantic Fleet is currently stuck in invading American territories. Sumatra is now in control of their own place again, that's good. You, our newer battleship, one of our proto-battle cruisers that Finland designed, you're going to head over there. And the fleet, including Cockburn, are going to naval invade Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico will be naval invaded, and there's nothing that Uncle Sam can do about it. Other than try to obviously defend Puerto Rico as best they can, although that may not go well. Right. Express design is goodbye. Janus has a 1900 refit, so the original Janus design can go goodbye. Sapphire and Beric. Oh, it's because we have a Beric 1897 design is gone. I really should pay more attention to these stuff. Motorheads. I could sort out if we have dock space remaining after we resume the construction of the last of the dreadnoughts that need constructing. We have tonnage space left, about 20,000 tons. That'll be enough to put Iron Duke in. Valiant is commissioning, Britannia is commissioning. Gone another 2 turns. And then we increase our shipyard capacity again. Here's the thing, there's a bit of a slight teensy-wincy problem with putting them all in one fleet. Half of them are on the other side of the world. And the Panama Canal is still a decade away. A decade and a month away. Alright. Yeah, Finn's been here since nearly the start. There we go. Oh, Avocado, you should have been here earlier. We, flash-fired a whole bunch of, armoured cruisers. Well, yeah, we flash-fired a couple of armoured cruisers that were Chinese-owned. Let's just say that China didn't have the best of luck with those ships. Yes, instead of, mine hunting. Better mine hunting, I should say. Because instead of doing something a little less explosive, they had it highly explosive. Well, as highly explosive as you can get without using cordite. Oh yeah, we still have the Janus swarm. Finances, dock size, build up. The dock size. King George V, you going for your 2-month rebuild, well, refit to have better armor equipped on. Yes, they do. Roger, roger. Okay. Yeah, our dreadnoughts did not come too late like I put in the title. Probably will be. They'll need the crop added and their guns upgraded to the better mark. Yeah, it's most like... Oh, and turbines! But then again, UAD logic. Oh, stuff that in real life takes 5 months, it'll take a month. Yeah. Well, I just pulled that number out from thin air. And convoy battle. Come on, join our convoy. Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. We're gonna roll this trucking convoy across the USA. Sorry. Whenever I see convoy in this game, that song just comes to mind. And the movie as well. Come to think of it. Yeah, does say that. UAD players insert like me stealth, that guy you showed me that made all like the ships with many guns, Monroe, Kill, the list goes on and on and on and on. Oh god, no, don't you dare, UAD. Don't you freaking dare. You've been working fine these past few hours. Shit. Don't tell me I have to... Yeah, that's close enough in tune if I need to. Ah. You're finally responding! No, it stopped again. Is it because I'm doing an update in the background? Okay, pause the update then for that game that I'm updating in the background and just... So, the transport's here. Your job is to run away. Heavy cruiser here. Your job is to make sure the transports can run away. Light cruiser, that's also your job. You're one of the Sapphires, not one of the heavily... Well, not one of the ones we've had to refit recently. And then Mr. Destroyer dude. You really need Twin Destroyer stuff and... Yeah, I know it is. Right, now that loading screen is done, I can carry on the installation of said game in the well, the update to said game in the background. So, Retribution, a name I can't pronounce, and Lance here are all going to be doing their job. Now, Lance is one of our Careless Whispers, and the Careless Whispers are a slight bit, rare at the moment, so I'm concerned if Lance gets a kill. The Janus class, they're all still fine. The Express class have been erased from history. Well, erased from active service history, and they're now all with the Imperial War Museum or private hands, which they had turned it into their own private yachts. God, they're getting hits in more than us. It's against Retribution. Okay. You stupid Lance, you got your port torpedoes off. Now hard over to starboard, get your starboard torps. All three duds. You gotta be fucking kidding me, UAD. You gotta be fucking kidding me. All three torpedoes there were duds. I don't fucking believe it. 1 second. Okay. Sorry, headphone users. Yeah, we might need to smoke screen with, Oh, God. Lance is gone. Retribution, how are you doing? You're doing a lot better than Lance was doing. Okay. Go for the Idaho. Let's get out the ship that is the most... Let's kill the wounded bird first of their fleet, seeing as they've killed the poor Lance. Oh, my PC is fine. Trust me, it's fine. Okay, we're hitting the wrong target while trying to hit the Idaho. You know what? Let's go for Roanoke. Blast them sky high. Blast them sky high out of the water. And then you didn't do so. Aggressive, aggressive. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. Let's kill the Roanoke. For then she has a chance to save herself. Roanoke's dead. Right. Go around, go for Idaho. Yeah, my PC isn't dying. My PC's actually taking this like a champ. It's the game itself that's having problems. Okay, Retribution. You have a job to do, which I'm going to make their accuracy towards you worse, so then you can complete that job. Ramming speed! We can take it. Poof! Oh, that's another torp. Okay. That's Retribution gone. But can we take out the Idaho? Why aren't you shooting? Shoot! You stupid ship. Shoot! Fuck, it's the target aim! It's the target lock bug! This is a one-time thing, Finland, and this fucking target lock bug is just fucking there. No, I said I haven't done so this campaign so far. I don't know who, but to the time period, it probably would be something good for her. Yes, I could have, but then I could have spent longer sinking Idaho. Anyway, Retribution's an old light cruiser. She would have been scrapped shortly afterwards anyway. Probably not, but would have been close to it. Right. Right. Loading screen. Loading screens, more loading screens. Oh boy, we love the loading screens. Okay, if we get Costa Rica this next turn, then we are success. Then we have success, and we can move on to moving these ships to help invade Puerto Rico. No, not Puerto Rico. Yeah, Puerto Rico. Yeah. Monroe's been saying that as well because, you know the game he plays with the Daft mod? I think that's how you say it. Well, yeah, he mentioned that the guy who made that mod then went on to, make UAD, so you would think someone who's done modding for a game would make their own game moddable as well. You would think. You would think. Right, back into UAD. Okay, this is the large one. So we got Thunderer and Zelander, which are Elton John's. We got the Erin, which is a Rammstein. We got Renown, which is Motorhead. Then we got Crescent, Achilles, and Barracotta against America, Washington, Ohio, Georgia, Kansas, Pittsburgh, Guam, Toulouse, Philippines, Richmond, unpronounceable, Des Moines, John D. Henley, Flint, Nashville, Omaha, Marblehead, Brooklyn, unpronounceable, New Haven, Raleigh, Mobile, Pensacola, Wichita, Gloucestershire, Hornet, and Delaware. To battle we go, and Finland and Avocado, both of your ships are appearing in this battle. Especially considering the fact that half the Philippines is owned by me, half the Philippines are still owned by the Spanish. So the Americans have no reason whatsoever to be naming a ship the Philippines in this reality. And yet, what have they done? Oh, we've got to name the ship the Philippines. Wait, no. I'm not going to try and retry that with an attempt of an American accent. Okay. Renown. You're going to be separate of the others because you're obviously a slow old pre-dreadnought. Erin, here, you're going to be separate of the others because you're a fast proto-battle cruiser. You're a fast proto-battle cruiser. That is going to, as soon as the combat starts, try and keep its distance. Zelander and Thunderer, both of you are going to be going as close to the enemy as you can. Yes. And also, this is Avocado's ship, the Sir Elton John. And then, none of my Duran Durans are in this battle. Sad face moment. But my Motorhead class is. Right. And the dreadnoughts dread nothing at all. Eren, you are going to be wanting to now adjust your course and keep your distance. Adjust your course, keep your distance. I'm going to currently reduce you down to 18 knots, but when they do get in closer, you will speed up and keep your range. Renown and then the Elton Johns are still going to charge in, because it's their job. Okay, Crescent and Achilles, both of you take up your own separate roles now. Barracuda, it's nice seeing you in a battle again. Last time I saw you, you were on fire in multiple places and listing over to starboard heavily. Okay. Aggressive firing, aggressive firing. Now the Eren is going to want to have to keep at a distance because the Eren does not have any form of secondary guns. Well, she does in 2.9-inch casemates, but that's about it. Yeah, I said it doesn't. Yeah, my design's the old man design. Like, that's my design here, because Duran Duran is none of the Duran Durans are unfortunately here with me. Okay, so the light cruiser. It's not really going to lose much if it's put in formation with Crescent and Achilles, so you can go in formation with those guys. Oh, hurry up, Renown. Okay. That's an American ship. 7-inch singles, Mark 1. What are you? You're one of their light cruisers that we've seen before, I think. Okay, you guys are going to open fire on that guy. The Eren from range is going to go for one of the heavy cruisers. Armored cruisers, I mean. You know what I mean. Or there's this offshooting branch that are going to be of concern for us. Normal and then secondaries go aggressive. Okay, Renown. You're doing fine. Cruisers. Begin firing on the closest cruiser to our location, please. So yeah, in this battle we've got our flashy new dreadnoughts and battle cruiser. But then they're joined by the old-timers. They're joined by the senior retirement homes here. Yeah, the senior retirement homes of Crescent, Achilles, and Barracuda. Oh, and Renown. Although Renown, actually, compared to the armoured cruisers and Barracuda, isn't as much of a retirement home. It's still a retirement home, but it's newer. Right. Zelander, move on to give broadside. So you're aiming for... You're gonna aim for there and adjust your course that direction. You're gonna start going for that guy, definitely. And then you guys start going for that guy, because we got the Elton Johns here. Zelander and Thunder are going for Brooklyn. Okay, 14 knots. You shall reduce down to. Brooklyn has taken a hit. Brooklyn is not slowing down though. Well, she is slowing down. She's lost an engine. Her efficiency must be horrible, just thinking about it. Yeah, you're going for the rally, the Sir Walter Rally. The rally named after Sir Walter Raleigh, I believe, who was the person who colonised Virginia. Well, he was in charge of the colonisation of Virginia, but didn't actually go on the trips himself because the story goes that he was one of Queen Elizabeth's favourites. Oh, flashfire on Brooklyn there. And as a favourite of the Queen didn't want to lose him if the colonisation plan fell through, so you know what, go for the Philippines first, because we control the Philippines, not some idiots who think that they control the Philippines. Okay, secondaries go for rally. All you guys focus on the rally. No, actually, Des Moines is closer to you. And yeah, you're continuing your focus on the rally, which is okay. Ooh, poor Pensacola there. Just taking a massive, massive hit from our 10-inch. Which, I do believe we have 10-inch Mark IIIs now, so I should really be upgrading. We could always wait until after we've finished our engagement with the Americans. The war, that is. $11 knots, someone's ammo detonated. So, that'd be probably Pensacola that ammo deted. Okay. You guys move your focus over to Nashville. Renown, you're still trying to get a good shot on the rally. I'm going to keep you at speed though, because everyone here can outpace you. You know, finish her. Just finish her. Oh god. Torpedoes for Achilles. Right, Pensacola's gone. You guys go for rally. It didn't hit the Achilles. Well done. Renown, go for Nashville. You guys go for the Richmond. See, even an old timer can get a kill with one shot. Okay, you go back to going for rally. You guys start attacking Mobile. Poor USS Rally. She's been the one we're focusing on the most, but yet she hasn't been the one that we've sunk already. Oh, speaking of our battle cruiser, what is she up to? Ah, she has spotted Marblehead and those cruisers there. Ah, torpedo boat. Okay. Right, we gotta break the distance a bit. Full speed ahead. We gotta increase our range a bit with that guy. Meanwhile, with the main fleet, right, you guys. Alright, there goes the rally. Renown, begin focusing on that guy. You're still focusing on the Richmond. You guys are focusing on the Mobile. Right, we need to increase our distance from these guys. We outpace them by a lot, so we can dictate the range. It's strange saying that as a battleship to a... Fuck. We're dealing friendly fire against our cruisers. Well, that's one of the things. It's one of our problems anyway. Not the most major of them, but... most major is Richmond here. Is escaping. And she's sending torpedoes at Achilles. You guys spread out, spread out, spread out. Loosen the formation, loosen the formation. Right, you guys, starboard. Starboard, we're getting out of here. Okay, Zelander, you and your lot are not going to be able to fire upon that guy. We have too much risk of friendly fire. Right, the cruisers are leaving. Right. Aaron, on the other hand, has crippled Marblehead a bit. Right. Gonna bring her around. Okay, Renown, come around. Yeah, you guys are leaving. I don't want more damage being dealt to my cruisers. You're leaving, but whilst you're leaving, do feel free to take pot shots at the Philippines. And do feel free to remind them that they picked the wrong name! Okay, Zealander. Oh god, Renown, 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 Renown. You're not a faster ship in this, nor are you the largest ship in this. God, you're gonna get T-boned by a dreadnought. Well, Renown's just been T-boned by a dreadnought. Right, Renown, you gotta look out now. Like, when Zealander next fires her guns, she is gonna hit Renown. Right, Renown, reverse course. Hard to port, hard to port. Good focusing on a name I can't pronounce there, please. Right, you guys are in all different states going to be making your way out of here. I think the Philippines is trying to loop around and with her, like, the Arbor cruisers, I mean, and trappers. No, Aaron. Turn to port and begin firing on Guam, which is also an area that the Americans don't control yet. / at all. Yeah, you can increase your speed by a knot. And not lose your accuracy bonus. Right, we're going to withdraw from this battle. I say we have done enough. We've done enough, we've proven our point. We can get out of here now while we still have the victory. Okay, you guys, execute turnaround. Right. We are now executing Operation Turn the Fuck Around and GTFO. Turn the fuck around and get the fuck out. Great operation name. Right, that's the biggest risk to Aaron right now. Not any of the others, just that one ship. Right, you focus on Omaha. Already got Renown focusing on that guy, so... Finn got the proto battle cruiser. Yes. By technicalities, he's got the first battle cruiser, but by actual reference of a battle cruiser, he doesn't. Time to fly. Full speed ahead, we're getting out of here. Oh, Aaron, come around this way if you're going to do your escape. And if any of them are still up by the time you get there, go and help destroy the armored cruisers. As that'd be really, really helpful. Having 12-inch guns to help us. Oh no, I came at the wrong turn. Oh well. The torpedo boat should hopefully be running instead of actually attacking. Okay, you will begin firing on Pittsburgh. Meanwhile, Philippines is taking a massive overpen. And Aaron is threading the needle between the main fleet and the torpedo boats. It should be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be a lot more fine than the Philippines here. Oh yeah, considering the fact she's undamaged and Philippines is going down. Yep. Get to loser. Reverse your engines. Oh, Renown is taking a whole beating now. Yeah. Aaron, come over and help out as much as you can, please. This thing, it's its speed, the armor layout, and the fact it's got 12-inch guns. End the battle here. End the battle here with a massive victory for us. 12 American ships sent to the bottom, with many more damaged. And here's the thing, we got a capital ship out of there undamaged. But yeah, sorry Avocado, I put a few scratches into your Elton John's. Quite a few scratches. Yeah, also don't question the multiple 8 to 2-inch holes that are in parts of the ships. They were there to begin with. Okay? They were there to begin with. You knew what? Oh, the Americans want peace. Okay. Seeing as we're not ready to invade mainland America yet. Ah, all our ships only received light damage. We can withdraw with success. And we have gained control of some place. Okay, you guys are to head home. And I mean it, home quickly, because yeah, the Americans have seemed to have sent a whole bunch of stuff across the Atlantic while we were focusing on the Caribbean. Next turn, and we shall then announce to the public that we are peace. I did not blow a hole in your ship. That was Admiral Finland. That was Admiral Finland. It was all his idea. It was all his idea. Use the Elton Johns as tanks while his proto-battle cruiser tried to be an effective combat unit. Keyword tried. Because, hell, even the old pre-dreadnought did more damage than the proto-battle cruiser. Because I was following his because I was following his orders of keeping his ship at a distance. Yep, Russian ships. The war continues after failed peace negotiations. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh god, I feel sorry for the American ships. They now have to go... Well, they already had to go across South America, so actually it's not much of a difference, but I feel even more sorry for them that they'll never be able to go back to the Pacific using the Panama Canal if they ever go to war with me again. Come on already, America. Stop this war so that I can immediately go over to Japan and be like, oh hey, we just came off a massive victory ourselves and we've got a lot more firepower left to deal with you now. Essentially battlecruiser stuff on a dreadnought hull before we got battlecruisers available. That's what counts. All it was useful in was, let me see. It only dealt 9 hits. None of those hits were crippling. It didn't get damaged, if that's what you're saying. Usefulness. We finally signed peace, and I'll take Alaska. You didn't give us Alaska! Why, you mother king. That's our target for the next war, Alaska. Those Kingdom Americans. Those freaking Americans. Right. Now, yeah, we do have a war with Japan we have to worry about, but first off, what's more important is making sure that the Sir Elton John is up to scratch with her new 10-inch guns of Mark III. I think we have available to us, so we can upgrade the Elton John. It actually did drawing fire because they sent all their ships towards it instead of towards the main battle fleet. But it was undamaged, so good news. So yeah, the Sir Elton John class here is getting refit. It's getting refit. You've got better 10-inch guns now, although you lost the good aesthetics of the previous 10-inch. Yeah, there's 12-inch available as well, but you want to cut that. Anti-torpedo 2, Citadel 2. And good news, everyone! We have turbines. We still don't have any form of oil yet, so annoyance, but TNT, yeah, keep ballastite. Advanced, coincidence 2. Yep, I say we're done. Sir Elton John. Oh, while we're here, Donegal needs a refit. Designed for her as well. Better 11s. Better engines, better steering, better armor in general, better underwater protection. All good. All good. Donegal is completed. And the Rammstein class. Ah! Problem! Right. Let's fix that massive problem we found, which was, side-mounted 12s wouldn't fit. Problem, 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 problem. Massive problem. Yes, I will do. Finland, massive problem. Massive problem that needs your fixing. Hold on a second. Increase beam a bit. There, but then your sector of fire is a shit. There. But we're now overweight. Turbines. There. We're fixed. Better steering. Better citadel. We're all good. Oh. There. We're all good. Your Rammsteins are fine. They only just had to be made a little bit fatter. Stop trying to kill you by what? Doing this! Yeah, refits can actually go ahead because of dock capacity space we have. First off, the Donegals. First off, the Donegals, and then next off, Sir Elton John herself. Next turn, and that is going to be the end of the stream, viewers. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope to see you all again at a different point in time. And on that, the silent service goes silent.